How's it, Sean from the Games Yard? Unknown Horizons. It's my first look at this game. Alright, so let's just go through the website quickly and then we're going to have a look at the game. A 2D real-time strategy simulation with an emphasis on economy and city building. Expand your small settlement into a strong and wealthy colony, collect taxes, supply your inhabitants with valuable goods, increase your power with a well-balanced economy, and with strategic trade and diplomacy. Oh, looks good. So yeah, you got the support. You can support them. You can get involved. And there's the latest news. Open source and free. Right, here's the about page. The idea of Unknown Horizons. Our intention is to create an open source real-time economy simulation game with strategy elements in an isometric 2D engine. All right, cool. That's kind of like their premise. So what are the features? Urban development, commodities management, diplomacy, trade, strategy, and exploration. Okay, yeah, you can go and have a look at the blogs, all the releases. Here's the pictures of it. I'm going to show it to you now. So yeah, you can come and have a look at all the screenshots. Okay, and here you download it. Right, you got Windows and Linux, and it's free. Get involved, report bugs, make suggestions, updating graphics, improve translations, hacking the code. And then you've got the support page. You can contact them on the forum and all this type of stuff. All right, so there we go. That's it. I'll leave the link in my notes at the bottom. Okay, cool. Let's go and have a look at the game. And it installs seamlessly. Here's the icon. All right, let's have a look at it. All right, here it is. Unknown Horizons. Okay, so basically you got the credits. You can load up the editor. You can quit. You can help. It's a nice big help function over here. Set the settings, all the screen resolutions here. I had to turn the music down a little bit, it was a little loud, and the effects on all this and how the mouse functions. You've also got a hotkey over here, hotkeys, and also the game stuff over here. And there's Afrikaans. How's that? It's my language. I'm South African, so I couldn't believe it. They got Afrikaans in here. So there we go. We can set all the saving and the game and all this type of stuff. Okay, come have a look at it when you download it. Multiplayer. All right, now you've got a random map. Okay, you can set up a random map, which is nice, and free play. All right, and then you've got the scenarios. We're going to load up the tutorial scenario. Okay, because that's, generally this, I went through the tutorial. It's very easy and it guides you through everything. You see all the gameplay elements and it's quite quick. So there we are. Okay, this is our journal. This is where information about the correct scenario is stored, summary of each task. You've got the journal there. To see our first, you can come read it over here. You even got the statistics here. Can you believe it? Like all your buildings and resources. You got the logout, you even have a chat. Okay, to see our first task, look to the next page of the journal. There's the next entry. So, what is our task? Okay. Our ship's at sea, loaded with supplies, and we need to establish a new settlement. To move your ship, select. Okay, cool. So basically what he says in that, and I'm just going to read these things very briefly. I went through the tutorial. Here's your ship over here. It's got all the supplies, and we need to land on this island and build a settlement. So let's just go. You just right-click. You can zoom in and out with the mouse button. You can go closer. You can to the edge of the screen, just like a normal game. We're going to come down here and build a settlement. Actually, let's go into this nice little place over here. Let's go build one over there. Or no, let's just build it outside nicely so we've got a nice coast. And then you got all these other ships here. Now, usually when you open up a random game and whatever, you have like AI competitors. So you got lots of islands and all this type of stuff. Okay, so we're going to build one there. So now we need to build a settlement. Here's the option. You see everything here. You can see the map here. You can see the ship. You can see what we're trading with the ship. What it's carrying. I think this is for exchange. It's probably when you're buying and selling. Okay, so let's build the settlement. Boom. There we go. We got our settlement. Now, new task. Build a lumberjack's tent. The supplies and construction materials have been unloaded from our ship and safely stored in our new warehouse. It's now time to construct some basic buildings, beginning with a lumberjack's tent. Lumberjacks will fell trees from the woodland around our tent and process timber to produce boards for use in construction as a trade resource. To build a lumberjack's tent, open the... Okay, so we're going to build the lumberjack's tent. There's only ones available. It does need a tree. Sorry, not a tree. A road. Okay, so we do need a... Sorry, we do need a road. Yeah. There. Okay, so we're going to build... And we're going to build a lumberjack's tent. Okay, so this guy's going to chop all our wood down. Let's build him down there. Far away from everybody. Boom. Okay, so we built that lumberjack's tent. Now we're just going to connect him up with a road. Just have a look here. Let's just go. And off he goes. We'll just connect him to the warehouse. Boom. Alright, cool. Now we need food supply. Alright, we will need to have some food producing companies too, because people in general are very hungry. Yeah, obviously. Available companies in our first tier are hunter's tent and fisherman's tent. The hunters hunt animals in the forest, thus need trees nearby. Note we can place a hunter's net. We can place a hunter's net, a tent close to the lumberjack. You can place a hunter's tent close to the lumberjack's forest. It can happen that animals don't reproduce fast enough or simply hide well. Conclusions: hunter's tent is not too reliable if we need continuous food supply. So let's build. And here's a little note telling us what we need. You know, we need to build a fisherman's tent and a hunter's tent. So let's build a hunter's tent. Yeah, let's. Well, you see, everything can be built in the place of your... So we'll do that. We'll put the hunter's tent over here. Let's just see where there are animals, man. Where are all these little animals? There's a whole ton of little animals in this thing. You know what? Let's just place the hunter's tent over there. Boom. Okay, good. And let's put a road there to connect him up. Okay. Boom. Okay, there's the road. And we'll make a fisher's tent. So connect him up. And then we'll just connect up the road. Boom. Because he also needs a road. Alright. Now, we need a main square. Our residents need a main square where they can fetch their goods. This means they need a trail connection from their home to the main square. Note that the main square acts as a trail as well, therefore adjacent tents do not need a separate trail. All goods in the warehouse are available at this marketplace, so your residents don't need to walk to the fisherman's tent to get the stuff. Okay, cool. So let's build a main square. Okay, good. There we go. Where's our main square? Alright, so let's put it nicely. Let's put it over there. Boom. Alright, so we got that. Okay, tents. Now we need to build tents. Tents want to have a roof. Settlers want to have a roof over their head, else they won't even think of living in our city. Alright, so we need to provide them with tents. So build a tent to connect it to the main square. If necessary, tents don't need to be connected to any of the companies. Okay, so we can just connect our tent. So let's put a tent over there. Boom. Alright, there's our first tent. Now we need to build 3 tents, I think it is. Alright, settlers want to have a roof over our heads, else they won't even think of living in our city, obviously. Tents are basic residential buildings. Your inhabitants want to upgrade it when they reach higher tiers. Okay. The upgrade of each building requires construction material like wood for their first upgrade. Consider to disable upgrade if our stock of these materials is low. Settlers may not look very useful since they will try to consume all our goods, but they at least pay taxes. Okay, so we need to build some tents, and I think we need to build 3. Yeah, 3 additional tents. Alright, so let's build one there. And you can, if you hold down the shift mouse, you can build a whole multiple of tents. Let's build one there, let's put one there. Boom. I think that's 3. Yeah, good. All right, now you can see a ship passing by over here. Now we see this, these ships coming past. Passing your island from time to time. The ship belongs to the free trader, one of the first settlers in this archipelago. The trader will supply our settlement with the necessary goods, which we can't produce yet. We can also sell surpluses of our production, but in general, consuming them by buying more tents instead of selling them yields more profit. Normally, the trader just sails around and looks for deals, but we can speed things up a bit. So we're going to build this signal fire close to on the coast next to our warehouse. All right, so it's this thing over here. So let's just put him right there. Boom. All right, cool. Now we're going to learn to trade. Excellent. The free trader will now stop at your warehouse from time to time. Now, after first click on the warehouse, which we did. There's the warehouse over there. Boom. Oh no. Dragging the slider, selling it. So we've got I've read all this. So basically what he's saying is there's the warehouse. If we want to trade and we need at least 30 tools. Okay, so we've got 26 tools. See where my mouse is. But he wants 30. So we're gonna buy right up to 30. So you see a little thing here, it says, we will buy tools for 21 gold whenever it's less than 30 are in stock. So we've got 26, so the trader will come in here and give us tools up to 30. If we wanted to sell them, it's simple. We just change that little green arrow. See that green arrow? I click on that. You see when I click on it, it becomes that brown arrow to the left. When I click on that little ship, it becomes the green arrow. So basically whenever we sell tools for 21 gold, whenever more than 30 are available. So that's really how the buying and selling works. Simple. Okay, so we're going to wait. We're going to wait until we're going to sell up until 30. So the trader will come. Sorry, I keep clicking on this thing here. The trader will come and he will he will sell us tools until we have 30. And we won't buy, I think that's right, whenever less than 30 are in stock. So we need to get to 30. All right, cool. And there's this little button can open up. And you see this little button gives you nice statistics. And up the top left-hand corner up there, when you see I move my mouse away, that comes up. It gives you all your stock. And there's the name of our place, the name of our town, a little city. That's the game menu. There's the diplomacy menu. Simple. There's the build menu. There's the captain's log. Nice and easy. And there we can destroy stuff. Now, it's very, very similar to Anno. I mean, everybody heard of Anno. You know that Anno 1800 from Anno, that Anno series? It's similar. I see they borrowed some concepts from there. Because your tents have happiness and they need goods over time. And you can upgrade them. And they get various, and they will then upgrade to newer dwellings. And you can limit the upgrades. It's very similar. Do you understand? To Anno. All right. I noticed that they borrowed some of the concepts from there. These tools will be enough for the moment. Well done. Okay. Now provide housing. You provide housing, a main square and food for your inhabitants. Still, there's one demand which we've not satisfied so far. Okay, we're going to click on any tent. Your sailors want a basic building where they can pray. The solution is a pavilion, which the village parson quickly puts up as a shelter for the sun. Right, service buildings like this also need to be connected to the tents with a trail, else the inhabitants will feel unable to reach them. Okay, cool. So we need to build, and there tells you the other side. We need to build a pavilion connected to the tents. Okay, so what's the pavilion? There it is. And we're going to connect it to the tents. Let's put it right there. Boom. Do you see how simple this game is? So you can move around the map. And you just build these buildings that satisfy your inhabitants. Okay, all demands are fulfilled now if your inhabitants can regularly visit the main square and the pavilion and your food supply is adequate. If the sailors are now happy enough, they will want to advance to the next tier called pioneers. To make them happy, there's nothing else for you to do but setting the taxes to a low level since you have fulfilled all the demands of your inhabitants. You should try to not always run on low taxes, since this will probably lead to bankruptcy or sooner for a period of time. If you know what you're doing, it's fine. Okay, after some time, the first unit will walk to the main square and have a look for new construction material there to build a log house. This is the house that will replace the old tent. Okay, cool. So he goes through all this. You can come and have a look yourself. So what's happened is, yeah, you can see the happiness levels. And then I think there's another one here, and there's the related buildings for the happiness levels that he's got access to on the pavilion itself. You can also see, you can set the taxes here, and you can give them upgrade. So Anno, we're talking about Anno, Anno, the Anno series. I keep mentioning it, but same sort of process. So let's just set the taxes lower, I suppose. Let's make it 5, because we got a whole lot in this thing. That's good. Okay, we'll make it for 6. Let's just see if they will upgrade. They're going there now, the happiness is increasing, and then we get our first level. And it tells us here, set the tax level to low, left end, and wait for the sailors to upgrade. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll just play a few turns of this. Great little games, free, open source. Right, and continually updated. And it's even got Afrikaans in it, because I'm South African. So you can have your Afrikaans language in here. I don't speak Afrikaans. My surname's Fitzgerald. I'm an Irish South African. And my mum and dad are from Ireland. So I was born here in South Africa. So my Afrikaans is not great, but you can hear my accent. Okay, so when are we going to upgrade now? Anything else? I'm just going to look around here. So when you get you play a random map, you have all AIs, controlled factions and civilizations and settlements that you barter with and trade with. There's no armies to build in here. I didn't see any barracks, but maybe later on that you could do that. When are you going to upgrade? Okay, it's getting close. Should we just set the taxes to nothing? Okay, let's set it to 0.5. Okay, so let's get them to upgrade. And then, and it's all done in real time. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, now we need to build a farm. Alright, congratulations. Some of our inhabitants have reached their tier 2. Now you have access to new buildings. Take a look at the building menu again. Alright, I don't want to close this menu. A shiny new tab appears there. Pioneers will demand cloth. So you need to set up a production line for cloth, starting with lamb's wool, which is one of the goods produced at the farm. The farm is a very special production building, since it can produce not only one, but many different goods if you choose. The output of your farm depends on what kind of fields you build around it. Okay, cool. Where is it? We can now build, there's the second tier, and we can now build. We've got to build a farm. What does it say? And keep some empty space around it. So pasture. Where's the farm? Okay, there's a farm. So we're going to put a farm over here. Where should we put our farm? Okay, so we'll put it there. All right, there's the farm. And okay, next task is to build fields. Now the farm itself is not going to produce anything without some fields. We currently have the choice between pastures, potato, and sugar fields. Let's have a short overview. Pasture, sheep live there and produce lamb wool. Potato field grows potatoes, which are currently treated as food. Sugar field grows sugar, which is used to distill liquor and later produce confectionery. We now only need pastures, but in case your food supply chain is too small, we can also produce potatoes. Note that for potatoes, you will need a road connection to the farm, not only to the field. So, as if it'll be the only company to work on the goods. Okay, so we can build a farm. So we're going to build a pasture. Okay, let's build the pasture over there. Okay, I'm going to get to that now. I wanted to put the potatoes in there. Okay, so let's just do this part. Build a storage. Okay, now, did you watch that your lumberjack recently, since your warehouse does not have unlimited space to store your goods, collectors will stop fetching goods from companies when the stock is full. So if no sailors recently wanted to upgrade their tents, you probably have a lot of boards in that case. Now the lumberjack may be idle. We can improve the situation in two different ways, and we'll have a look at both of them now. All companies offer to do no work at all. Okay. Alright, I don't know. This may sound strange, but click on the gear wheel and see the lumberjack's hut overview. If this break mode is enabled, okay, we can call it decommissioning. Alright, the running costs you pay for the building will decrease. Okay, so basically what he's saying is okay, we're going to build a storage tent. Okay, we start building a boat builder. I'm going to put the potato field down because I wanted to put this down. And then we'll need a road connection. All right, let's just put that down so we can get the road down here, because I think we need now a road connection to our farm. Let's just make it like that. Boom. Okay, good. Can we destroy that ugly thing there? Yeah, we can. All right, good. So now we need to build, did he want? A storage tent. Okay, so we need a storage tent. Weaver's hut, brickyard, clay pit. Where's our storage tent? Okay, is it in the beginning here? Storage tent. Okay, so let's put a storage tent. Yeah, let's just put one there. Boom. There off goes our storage tent. Now we're gonna build a weaver. The city's growing, eh? It's an awesome game. It kept me like busy. I was like addicted to this thing. Now the wool, because it's so simple, the concepts are so simple, and it's easy to work this out. You'll be playing in no time. Now the wool production is set up. We still need a weaver to produce cloth out of the wool. So we got our wool there. The weaver's hut is the place where the weaver lives. There are two spots you could build it in, either close to the farm or close to the storage tent. Okay, or the warehouse. In both cases, you should ensure the connection to the trail as well. You can place the weaver's hut close to the farm and tear down the trail to the farm. So, okay, so basically he wants it. He was talking about the where's this? It's the hunter's hut. See, not the lumberjack, the hunter's hut, because he might not be. We can stop him producing right there. So you got this. You can manage your production here. And I think that's what basically they were talking about in this earlier bit of the tutorial. Okay, so we need what do we need? We need a weaver's hut. Where's a weaver's hut? This looks like a weaver's hut. So we're going to build a weaver's hut right there because we got the storage there. So let's just put it on the corner there. Boom. And now he's connected to the farm, and he's going to go and get the wool, and he's going to now store wool in there. And then you can click on the weaver's hut. You can see what he's storing, just like the. I think you can. Yeah. Just like the settlement. You can click on the weaver's hut. He's also showing you what he's storing, and the amounts, the income, the taxes, the sale, the running cost, everything all nice and easy. All right, so we've built that. Let's just see if we can. That's what he wanted. They can somehow reach the wool of your farm, which we've done. Okay, there's the wool coming out. You see the little icons going up there, so you can see it. All right. Okay. So we've got a little town going here. It's awesome, man. Really, really lovely little game. Okay, so now we built a weaver. Now the wool production is set up. We still need a weaver to produce cloth out of this wool. Okay, the weaver's hut is in the place where the weaver lives. There are two spots you can build, either close to the farm or close to the storage tent. In both cases, you should ensure the connection to the trail as well. We're going to build a weaver's hut positioned so it can get the wool. We've done that already. We built the weaver's hut positioned so that it can get the wool. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, so we did that part. So that's it. A house, which we've done now. A house total of 50 or more inhabitants in the city to complete the tutorial. We need a positive balance. Okay. So that's really what this is basically the tutorial. Now I have to, as I said here, I have to have a house total of 50. So I have to have 50 inhabitants or more in our city to complete it, and we need a positive balance. Okay, so we need a positive balance up there. So we need, let's just have a look here. So there we've got I'm going to put the taxes up. Taxes to 1. There we go. And then we got the pioneers over here. And there, yeah. And there's we got a negative balance. We need to get a positive balance and get our population up to 50. Obviously means building new houses, and we can see what they have access to. They've got access. We need access to. Oh, we need a school as well. Can we build a school? Let's just do this. I'm going to finish it now. I'm actually going to finish it now. I just want to see if we can build a school because they need a school. So where do we get? Can we build a school in this level? Let's have a look. What's this? Oh, that's a lookout. Yeah, we can build a school, but we need bricks as well and whatever. So you would then build we build a brick house. No, we need clay for the bricks. So we build a clay pit. I think where would there be clay? Let's have a look. What's this? This is yeah, okay, that's not clay. What's that? Okay, this is obviously stone. Oh no, that's iron. And this is stone deposit. Do we have a clay pit here? I think this is a clay pit. So then we build a clay pit. Let's just see if we can build one. Where is it? It's a clay pit. Put a clay pit. Oh, you should be able to. Oh, you know why? You know why? I think I know why. Because it's outside of, yeah, it has to be built within the settlement. So obviously, just like Anno, in order to, it works very similar to the Anno series. In order to, because look, we've got sort of this range, you know, from our thing. So in order to extend our range, we'd obviously need to build another settlement. Then we can, you know, build clay pits and build brick and all this type of stuff. With this building has been built. Okay, what building was that? No, I didn't build that. Sorry, I think you made a mistake. Okay, cool. What's his problem here? Low productivity. So we can switch it off because I think we are paying for it. So we're just not getting enough people. There's their happiness level. There's their taxes. I think you can set it individually for each tent or dwelling. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I need to get to 50, but I'm not going to go right through to 50. You understand how this thing works. Simple to play. The tutorial is quite extensive and free. Open source game. I mean, and I'm having a ton of things. It's lovely sounds, all in real time. And you got your boats here, and you can move them around. And obviously built on trade and diplomacy and colonizing the new world and all this type of stuff. All right, let's just go back to the main menu. How do I get out of here? Okay, game menu. Alright, let's cancel the game. Covered everything as a first look. I think I did everything. I did quite a bit of justice to it. There's tons of nuances, obviously, in this game. So yeah, all right, cool. Let's go back to the website. Okay, cool. Yeah, here we are. Yeah. All right. First look. Unknown Horizons. I'm impressed. I mean, geez, full functioning, beautiful game, free, open source, very much built on the premises of Anno. You know, the Anno series, very similar in the concepts to Anno, and obviously got different nuances, you know, in it as well. So yeah, I'm impressed. I say that. I always say that a million times. I'm impressed. Come down here and download it. I'll leave the I showed you in the beginning. I'll leave the link in my notes, like I said in the beginning. It's just come and get it and have a lot of fun. All right. So yeah, this is it. Sean, please like this video, please share it, and subscribe to my channel. It's free, just like Unknown Horizons. Okay, and leave comments and suggestions or whatever you want. Yeah, until our next top free games. First look, Sean from the Games Yard. Good day on you.